Bro, people are coping so much with the humanoid story. He's gonna get completely fisted today. Like, surely he's just gonna get completely shit on by Chovy. This is what it is, man. I'm just gonna be the Grinch, bro. I'm here to just kill all hope. I was looking at other streamers and like people on Twitter. People are predicting TL to win yesterday. I just sit there like dumb, like I'm in a TL hoodie. I had my Cloud9 cup, my TL hoodie. People ask me, Dom, what do you think the score of today's game is going to be? That's going to be a hard 3-0. And Top Esports is just going to 3-0 them. And GenG is just going to 3-0 them.
Now we're starting to see a little bit more from him, but especially here at MSI, he has been underperforming. With Jun roaming around the map a little bit more, he has been a bit isolated in that bottom lane. And against JackeyLove and against Top Esports, it was really a struggle. So my concern
I disagree. Noah is not underperforming. This is just how good Noah is. Noah is just insanely gapped by players like JackeyLove. Players like FaZe that are considered like bad compared to the absolute elite AD carries in Korea are still significantly better than Noah. Like, the reason Noah is in Europe is because he could not cut it in Korea.
The problem is Noah hasn't necessarily been lighting the world on fire either.
And there's 51 CSD at 14 behind in the lane, right? FaZe is stable,
Holy
just not is how I'd look at FaZe, whereas Noah has definitely
I don't think I've ever seen stats that bad in a series. Like, you would see that and you're like, damn, bro.
That's harsh.
Yeah, he must have played like a Seta game or something. The stats must have something that's massively affecting them. No, it was just straight up laning. You think GenG will take a game or Fnatic 3-0? I think GenG can maybe take one. Actually, they'll probably not even win a skirmish. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so Vi, Orianna, Zac all banned from GenG. Fnatic goes for the Senna, Lucian, and Nautilus. Bro, I feel like those bans don't make any sense into FaZe, no? Okay, Varus Ashe. I mean, they'll just lane swap here. Question is, what does Lehens actually play into this? Does he want to play the Rumble support? Do they potentially want to go Renata and then just dodge lane, try to lane swap? What is going to be the angle? Yeah, like FaZe Lucian, I mean, he can play Lucian, but I feel like Lucian ban into FaZe is not something I would consider. Like, I feel like FaZe generally wants to play things like Callista. He wants to play Aphelios into Lucian. He wants to play like Aphelios Lulu into Lucian Nami. He wants to play Zeri. Like, these are the champs that I'm thinking of when I'm thinking of him. Okay, Sejuani for Canyon. This is standard. GenG are huge Sejuani lovers. It didn't work in finals, but for the most part, they would pick a ton of Sejuani almost every time it was up. This is most likely going to be a Rumble support, by the way. LeBlanc banned from Humanoid after they picked Talia. That's interesting. Is Chovy? I mean, Chovy LeBlanc was insane, obviously always, but I would be surprised if he actually was playing a lot of LeBlanc in this tournament. He was always a Everfrost LeBlanc enjoyer. That was the thing that Chovy loved. He loved Everfrost LeBlanc, and most people would try it. They would look fucking useless, and Chovy would look insanely annoying with it. Okay, so you have a Hwei ban as well. Hwei ban into Chovy I think is also a little bit weird, because I just don't feel like he's that, like, he doesn't want to play those types of champs. I mean, Chovy Azir is still, yeah, one of the best in the entire world. He loves playing it. Corki is his other pick that he's really great on. Asol. I mean, all those champions, he's just like perfect. I don't like Razor Ka and Wukong. I don't think that I think he can play everything. I mean, I'm not worried about his individual performance. I just feel like they need more of a like laning champion, or like early game champion. I mean, like a champion that's good in the laning phase. That would be the classic. That would be the classic. And the classic here would be like K'Sante lock-in. If they go K'Sante top with Corki, that is like so GenG, bro. Rumble support here. Sejuani, K'Sante, that is so GenG, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that is like, this is the GenG comp. All right, what are we going? Oscar. What are we going? Oscar TF? I mean, it's a decent Camille angle. I just think that the Camille game was kind of a fake result. They ended up winning that game, right, versus Top, but I think that was more because Top was playing pretty poorly in that game. Like, Tien sprinted it early, and because Tien sprinted it near Grubs, the Camille got really easy lane phase, got to Triforce extremely easily, realistic. But yeah, I mean, when you look at potential swapping here for GenG, I mean, both lanes want to swap early game, so good. I mean, Kha'Zix doesn't really want to swap because he can't lane early into Camille. It's more that Kha'Zix does better in swaps than Camille because Kha'Zix is harder to dive with W. GenG lane swap should have been very obvious. I'm surprised the Fnatic didn't do anything to force the lanes though. Like, you let them lane swap when it's good for them on both sides. Like, people don't look at lane swapping the right way. I mean, this is essentially what lane swapping is. I'm trying to like explain this to people because people view it as like like, was this good? Enemy team got like 2 more plates than you. Like, how was this good? The whole idea of lane swapping is people realize that the early lanes are so OP. The early lanes are just like so OP. They're gonna catch here. They're catching 2 waves. So Fnatic didn't stack the 3rd wave. They just 2 wave crashed. Okay.
Keen is going to get a lot of benefit. The fact that Canyon is also shadowing means that
Oscar can TP top here. The whole idea of lane swapping is that you will give up 2 plates shared between 3 people, which is essentially like, I mean, it's like everyone's getting an 80 gold. You'll let everyone get 80 gold, which is like not a big deal at all, in order to avoid playing lanes that are significantly worse than that. Right, it's like, okay, so sure, you lane swap and you go down 2 plates, so they get 80 more gold than you, but they would probably get much more than that. That's like 4 CS, bro. Like, they'll get much more than that if you actually end up laning 2v2. So you just dodge the early lane phase, and then they can swap back around like level like 3, 4, and they'll be fine.
From Chovy here is Humanoid getting taken below 100 health, has to flash in the end.
Is what it is, bro. It just is what it is. Just dry like that. Yep, we traded so over. No, bro. I told you guys, people are coping about Humanoid versus Chovy.
Year and a half has been absolutely insane.
Oh, we're ghosting like that. Canyon is walking over the ward.
Yeah, there is already.
They're like baiting this, but okay. Oh, Noah's just dead. I mean, they saw this whole thing happening over a ward, bro. They literally watched the whole thing happen over a ward, and then they just played it like this. Bro, I'm telling you, this is going to be a brutal 3-0. Oh my god, they're just getting outplayed in every lane. Literally, they're getting outplayed everywhere, man. Razor isn't fast enough, but it's not even a good 3v3. Wukong is fucking useless here. It's not even like, also Varus Ashe is not an all-in bot lane. It's not an all-in bot lane, really. What they want to do with double Halo Blades lanes is you want to just trade with like poke and Halo Blades, and then you just back off. So like in this situation, if you try to fight an all-in 3v3 versus Juani, Kalista, Rumble, like one of the strongest 3v3s early, when you have Wukong who's useless and then double Halo Blades, it's not happening, bro. Like, they shouldn't even be opting into that. They didn't even need to opt into that because their wave was pushing into them. So he's here. He's going to be able to get the plant, go back to lane. He's just getting out. Flash is dry somehow as level 3 Corki. It's okay. You see, the thing is that the way that GenG plays the game, they're going to be completely down to slow down this game. Like, they're not the team that's going to put their foot on your neck. They're going to slow down everything and just choke out Fnatic. No flash. Yeah, he's dead. So dry. They'll go for like all these plays. They love going for plays like this. This is such a GenG play. You just go for like the standard one, you know? You go for the stable play. Oh, this guy f***ed up. He wasted flash in lane. We hit level 6 on Sejuani. All right, nice. We go for it. Canyon's probably going to just base on Knight's Vow. Once he has Knight's Vow spike, he'll probably go and start Drake. They have Kalista ult. They're going to turn it. Okay, kind of griefed it. Horrible Rumble ult. I mean, it is not, it's not Jackie Love Mako, guys. Why would you ever Q flash this guy? Like, what did you, like, dude, why would you ever Q flash there? Oh, Humanoid's dead, but that's a nice double kill. There's actually 0 point of like Q flashing there. You can literally just wait for your Tali and then make the play. So the main play here was a Jun out play. Ooh, not so good from Keen there. 6 grubs. Okay, Canyon starts it. No E. He's gonna have E soon. Oh, I feel like Keen could have played that a little bit better. Probably need to wait a little bit on his ult or something. I mean, they're losing a lot off this. They lost 6 grubs, which is really OP on this patch. And yeah, they're just like getting absolutely top. Like the turret is 1 plate and he's just basing. And he's just gonna be able to take this by himself because Oscar has no Triforce, so he can't contest. As I'm such an EU hater. I'm not an EU hater, I'm just realistic. Turret 1 plate. Well, there was a swap at the beginning of the game, so that was pretty much the first plate, and then afterwards K'Sante had a big advantage from the swap. Okay. Second Drake, I mean, theoretically GenG could give this, but I think they're strong enough to fight at this point in the game. That's actually the real one. Razork is getting cooked right now.
Looking for some rockets, but Humanoid will thread some volleys through. Good seismic shot to play defensive.
I mean, the Lahen's Rumble support does not look good so far, but whatever. Still 2k gold lead for GenG, yep. They have 6 grubs. You trade 6 grubs for first 2 Drakes, you're pretty okay with this comp, and then you start contesting hard the next ones because Chovy will have package, plus they'll have like Muramana completed by Chovy.
This team is playing through the map
Like, legitimate question. Bob being the weakest point is the reason why they don't win MSI. Yep, that's what I thought. I mean, he's got a... Okay, this is a good TP. Chovy is maybe dead here. Yeah, nice. This is a really good play. Oh, Canyon is dead too. They actually broke Chovy. That's like the best thing that could happen for the game. Holy f. This is like the first moment where it feels like Fnatic can win. They're gonna get... Actually, I don't know. The fact that Canyon died was worse than Chovy's death because Chovy had TP and package, but now that he doesn't have it, let's see what GenG does. Let's see if they try to like buy time. They try to buy time with K'Sante until Chovy can TP. It looks like they're gonna do that. They don't really want to give this Drake. That was f***ing huge. That was f***ing huge.
Mid lane control does go to GenG here for now.
And as you can see, they're just contesting it. That was so, like, Paze was so slow on that. Didn't Paze look really slow on that cleanse? It looks like he didn't even know he was getting Varus ulted. I mean, GenG, they deny the soul point. They get Drake here, which is obviously good for them. But the fact that Chovy died gave a shutdown, like, it made the game winnable. It took it from what, like a 3k lead to a 1.5k lead. They want to take a fight before Chovy's able to get package. Chovy gets package like 20 seconds after Drake. Are they just gonna start Baron? Okay, never mind. They don't do it. I mean, they don't have insane Baron damage or anything. They have lethality Callista. Dude, this is actually pretty good situation for Fnatic. This is pretty good fight for them. Like, they've got control, no package. This is solid. Ian is here though. Oh, Jun got chunked. Oh, that's a huge Rumble ult. They got smurfed on. But they didn't like control. They didn't play in their vision pocket. That's the main problem here. That's game over. GG. They lose the game here. Drake and Baron. But this is the thing, like, they didn't use their advantage, which is that they actually had vision control of this area. They fought in the middle of mid lane, which is a mistake they hadn't been making. They've been doing this better in yeah, they've been doing this better. It's Baron 100%, by the way. I don't know why they're like stalling. Like, want to know the story of this game? It doesn't matter, bro. It's a macro mistake. It's not really individual, I would say. They do that for vision. All right, Razork is going for the miracle steal, and he doesn't get it. Yeah, it's over now. Honestly, though, like, that one play gave me a little bit of hope for the series. It made me feel like they could show me something this series. The TP play on Chovy. I think that this is like a pretty good loss for Fnatic. I'd say that this is like a much better loss than like the loss from TL, for example. They didn't look liveless. Well, I mean, it's one of those losses where like there's parts of the game that you did better, and the parts of the game that you played well in, like Oscar laned pretty well considering like that he got by the swap. Like, he did pretty well there, and their bot lane actually was doing well as well, and they're able to break Chovy on side lane one time. Like, there's things that Fnatic can do to make themselves be more a Fnatic. Like, Fnatic is not a team that generally plays things like Wukong. I don't know what Humanoid's doing. He's just in feeding, but I mean, whatever. Like, the game's over anyway. I don't even care about this. The point is that like Fnatic can not pick Wukong. They can play an early game jungler. They have things that are more Fnatic that could make the game even more sided towards them. And since they did outplay at points of the game, this is like gives me some hope. Some hope that they can take maybe one game. Like, test GenG a little bit.
A single fight was all it took, and they're looking for another.
Yep,
I don't know what Keen's doing there.
He might just be taken down here. A couple of turrets might be too much for
He
him.
lived? Alright, whatever, GG. I mean, it was still a 27-minute game, let's be real, but like, it wasn't that brutal. It was better than expected. It was better than expected. True. Won't just be a 10-0 Draven? I mean, I don't think, like, I like the angle from Fnatic. I think that GenG's Draven is not something that you're scared of. There's a lane swap angle for Fnatic. I mean, probably they end up lane swapping. It depends, though. Because K'Zante is one of the best champs in lane swaps. What is it going to be for Oscar this game? Does he go like an Urgot pick or something? I wonder if GenG actually bans Sion. They probably don't need to. They probably just ban Camille, no? I think you can just ban Camille here if you're GenG.
Against JackieLove, wasn't it?
That is Oscar's pick into K'Zante. Probably his best one. Think you care about anything else? TF. I'll be honest, after watching Fnatic all year, I am not scared of Oscar TF. When I look at Oscar and how he plays nowadays, he's somebody who's trying to like get through lane and lose the minimum compared to like open up an advantage. kha'zix, that was his pick into Xin. Oh, I should have called that actually. That's a missed call by me. Because he did play this. This was his counter pick to Xin domestically. Honestly though, like their team comp doesn't look that good. What does GenG rounded out with? Probably not a Corki in this game, right? Probably some form of control mage. It's probably a Zir in this one, I would think. I don't think you need a Renekton here, do you? Renekton is decent. It's not bad. It's actually a pretty good pick. It's a pretty good pick. Oh, he goes Poppy here. Okay. Poppy into K'Zante's whatever matchup. Okay, Chovy Asol. Chovy's Asol on display on the biggest stage. This is a bad matchup for Asol, but he's good at these types of matchups. I'd be surprised if he like gets dominated by Humanoid in lane, even in this matchup. Even considering Humanoid is a really good laner, generally. I mean, he was blowing Talia Flash's Corki in the last game. And if you watch how Chovy plays in general into Orianna, like he can space the ball, and in LCK, the best Orianna was considered to be Faker, right? Like Faker was the one that was drawing all the Orianna bans. And when Faker was playing his Orianna into Chovy's champions, Chovy was just spacing them. He was playing like Corki into Orianna and just somehow just dodging QWs. Like if G2 plays their best and T1 plays their worst, it's winnable. But like the other teams, I think even if they play their best, they still will lose because they just don't have the fundamentals. Like the main problem with G2, at least domestically for me, is they lost a lot of early games, right? I think their macro is like pretty good. Their decision making, they seem relatively clutch. But their like early games, they had some atrocious early games. Like in their ability to judge skirmishes, I think is not the best. It's a pretty good gank from Razork. I like this.
Chovy does spot him out. He does try to fly away, and it is going to work out. We don't have a
some stacks on the way out.
Like that from the Xin Zhao. So Chovy just able to fly his way out of there.
That's a good gank. kha'zix is here though. Humanoid is going to be trying to pressure Chovy, not letting him crash the wave. Ooh, okay. kha'zix actually jumped into the Raptor camp because he saw the amount of CS that Xin showed mid with. Because he showed with 20 CS, he assumed the Raptors were up. Okay, just annoying Chovy. So as a result, Chovy gets a little, like I wouldn't say he gets behind off this, but it, like he suffers slightly. But Canyon gets some breathing room, where kha'zix is kind of like weaker than Xin early game.
But the way GenG play it,
well, if he got a better, oh, he did get it. Oh, that's so big, bro. Being up as kha'zix versus Xin early, it makes it so hard for Xin post 6. Oh, nice denial on the cannon by Oscar. Well played. I mean, Chovy is essentially outlaning. If you consider everything that's happened around mid, Chovy's just outlaning Humanoid. Do you remember when Caps played Asol into Humanoid Orianna? How much different it looked in terms of like how the lane was playing out? Caps ended up getting solo killed level 5, and then Humanoid started just int feeding.
It's just perfectly set up.
Wait, did he not see it? Like what, bro? Like, dude, he walked. He evolved in your face, bro. That's disrespect. Nah, that's f***ed up. That's f***ed up, bro. I don't know. Like, this reaction was so f***ing slow. Like, you have flash and everything, bro. Like, what is going on? If he flashes the W here, kha'zix like might have to flash away himself. Okay, Orianna can maybe help. Oh, they see him. This is really bad for him. He has to flash. Oh, this game is going to be ugly. I don't know. Okay. He doesn't have... This actually that good? I don't even think this is that good from GenG. And you can salvage it, but it's kind of sus. Oh my god, late flash. The exhaust was late too. I don't think he got his exhaust off before the Q came in. I think if they just committed their sums, that's not an angle you need to die. This game is going even better for GenG than the last one, to be honest. Oh, Lens. Okay, this is a pick. I like that. Oh my God, you're disgusting, man. You waited like in 3 seconds to get that flash. Ain't no fucking way, man. Zoom in, dude. Do him dirty, Chinese observers. Let's see it.
It's just the fact that his jungler is top lane.
Like, this is such an easy flash, bro. Oh my God!
And if he had have flashed over, he would have been immediately bubbled. But it also doesn't actually matter because
Razork has to flash because Noah doesn't. Oh, whatever. They lose an extra flash there.
In terms of how it just gives them enough information to keep track.
Oh, there's a flash onto Chovy. He is immediately going to flash away though, and then just flies.
Good. Well played from Razork. It's a good kill. He's dead. He's dead. Nice. Well played, Razork. I like that. Wait, you do not trade here mid, bro, as Noah. You literally just accept that your team is getting advantage bot. You do not need to trade mid. Please don't trade, guys. Stop trading, please, guys. Oh, they're scaring the out of me. There's no reason we need to trade mid right now. We're getting free like stuff on the map. Okay, now K'Sante TP'd bot, so we got a TP and now Oscar can push on top. They didn't even get Drake here. Bro, they didn't even get Drake here off this. There's no way GenG gets Drake, by the way. Drake, like, somehow Chovy died on bot side of the map and then they gave Drake. Oh, Razork is dead too, by the way. Razork is dead too. He tried to save him when he shouldn't have. The whole game is never mind. I mean, this is really unacceptable, man. Somehow they make a really good play onto Chovy. I love that play. I was saying that it was really nice. It should have given them second Drake, but they don't even get the second Drake, and they end up giving 2 kills, and they end up like losing stuff on mid. Oh my God. I mean, they lose this Drake fight. Like Fnatic is playing around the Drake timer, but they lose the fight. I think Chovy is big ult. I mean, if he gets Leandre's, I think it's completely over. I mean, Poppy is pretty strong here. He's pretty tanky. Canyon is in no man's land.
And now this bug gonna have to run away. Does use the ultimate, now has to flash.
That was good. Nice. Good play from Fnatic here. Canyon really griefed. There's no reason he needs to be close to this. Fnatic start Baron. They try to play it with Poppy. I can see it. I can see it.
I like it.
This is really good. This is really good.
It's terrifying, but I
do like uncharacteristic mistake from Canyon for sure. Chovy is still really strong. I mean, Oscar can do a lot of work though. Well played by Oscar. He's being really annoying for Chovy right here. Oh my God, the cash in for Draven though. Oh no, they overchased. I don't know, man. Look at Mata controlling the replay.
The patience that they play.
Well, we're straight into another team fight here as it's a great bubble onto
Okay, Canyon died again. Pretty bad from Canyon here. Canyon should not be getting picked like this. Okay, this is fine. GenG should probably give this and go towards top side. Like, Chovy should go top, I think, here. They really want to control the Drake, but I feel like they're wasting their Baron. Like, they should have just pushed mid and top here, in my opinion. I think this is bad from GenG. Let's see if Fnatic can capitalize. They committed onto Draven. Razork, really good play around this 100 Sky procs. Okay, they killed Chovy. Yeah, this is good. This is good from Fnatic. GenG made a pretty big mistake. They normally don't make these types of mistakes, like where they tried to overforce on a Cloud Drake that doesn't matter instead of playing topside here. They could have got at least top turret tier 1, and they maybe could have got mid tier 2 based on Fnatic's positioning. I'll just start counting the stacks because now we can see the stacks. In LCK, you can't see the stacks.
Again? Yeah, jumped on immediately. Is going to be able to go stealth and look to get himself.
Canyon needs to stop, bro. What is Canyon doing, man? Holy dude, like, low-key, like, Razork is outplaying him. And not even low-key. I mean, this is a part of the game where Razork should not be able to do anything to him. Thing is, they have no shockwave right now, so they have to be careful. Oh, Noah took a lot of damage here. Noah took insane damage here. Keen is just running at him. Oh, Chovy's here. Oh, okay, Chovy inted. Oh, did he int? He kind of inted. They lost anyway. Damn. I don't know. And he just washed his Dom. Let's be honest. I don't think he's washed. I mean, he's not like as good as he was before, but that to me is not like washed.
This game's kind of running away from Fnatic.
4.5k of it is on Pays right now.
Well, maybe that could just provide them with a target.
This is pretty bad from Keen. Like, no one's around him, bro. What is he doing? Bro, they're inting quite a bit, man. GenG is playing pretty bad this series for their standards. Because they're the team that doesn't make mistakes, and then they're making, like, a ton of mistakes. Oh, people are going to say this is an awful take, but I'm just going to tweet it anyway, because it's what I believe. I'm the king of that shit, bro. Keen is just running it down, no? I don't know. I mean, you could technically die at this point. This is actually a fine, like, this is a fine time to die. I just don't like how it looks from, oh my, why did we call him? It's just like, you could see the panic in Noah's gameplay, you know? Okay. Big ult from Chovy. Wait. Wait, did I, what the f happened? Bro, Keen needs to stop just sprinting it. Wait, what just happened? That looks so weird on my screen. What happened here? What happened to Chovy's ult? Chovy's ult looks so weird to me. I'm looking back. They're kind of being able to space 4v5. Like, they're still winning the situation.
Has the TP as well. Neither team is going to start off the dragon. 35 seconds.
We're lagging?
Yeah, flying on forward as Canyon has been spotted. Noah dives on top of him. Canyon's going to leap away.
Hey, Keen, as soon as Keen TPs in 25, the situation is lost. So GenG needs to try to slow it down. Probably just try to play for Baron here off the reset from Fnatic. Why would Xin R cancel Chovy ult? Like, explain. How would that work? People are saying Xin R canceled Chovy, like, the Aurelion Soul ult. That's not a thing. And it didn't even happen. Like, I don't know what people are saying. Like, he got Poppy ulted while the ult was landing, and then it just completely, like, didn't do anything. And that's why they lost this fight. They literally potentially could lose the game off a bug. I'm pretty sure this is a bug. Like, I've never seen this before. Maybe it was a visual bug. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it actually did hit.
They recognize they just need to kill Keen, and then there's just not a lot of ways for GenG to mitigate fights and keep space from this Fnatic war machine.
No. Oh wait, maybe it did hit. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Oh my God, Chovy has big ult again. Humanoid is getting here. Oh, this is gonna be a really hard fight. It's so hard for them to live. They just need to wait for Canyon. Canyon is gonna start assassinating them. Oh, maybe not. Razork just went to no man's land. Oh, they lose the game here. GG. Yeah, it's GG. They just end. Well, it was valiant. It was a valiant effort. Kill Oscar and try to end. They don't have a wave, actually. Maybe they can end. Maybe they can end. Doesn't look like they have a wave. Lehens is trying to 1v1 Noah. Wait, Noah going here. Okay, let's see it, Noah. All right, he's actually playing with some balls.
I don't know if they have the wave.
Canyon has ult. Oh my God, that was not well played by Canyon. Dude, Canyon has been pretty dirty this game, bro. He's made like 50 mistakes.
Like if he puts down the singularity.
Okay, Keen is getting chunked again. How does he have big ult again, bro? How does Chovy always have big ult for every fight? But that's pretty good. They got out his big ult. This is pretty good for Fnatic, all things considered. I think we take this.
What ultis have been used? Chovy's is down, and as you rightly said, that's usually
Keen has TP. He's going to TP back. Noah's actually doing work on the Lucian, though. I respect it. Canyon is griefing there. Razork is in no man's land, but he does have flash. Oh, man, he ulted? Keen ulted here. Holy wait, I think they actually could lose. They're kind of stuck. No flash. They're stuck in here. Play it slow. Oh, man, they were stuck. Oh, Noah died. If Oscar dies, it's over. It's over. GG. Damn, bro. This was valiant. This was a valiant effort. Canyon was mega dirty in this one, though. Like, this is a bad look for GenG, man. They're so much better than how they've been playing, but Fnatic is also playing much better than they were playing domestically. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's just a visual bug. But I don't know why everyone is saying Xenar. Like, look at the cast of the Xenar. So this is the animation. So I think that the ult did land. It just, like, it fizzled on Spectator, and that's why it looked like nothing happened. Because I was like, wait, what happened to the Aurelion solo? Like, you can't Xenar Aurelion solo ult. I don't know why people are saying that. That's such like a weird thing to say. Like, this is when the ult landed, and you can see the airborne on 2, and, like, I think you could see, like, damage comes in. Like, this is the damage from the ult, I think. Yeah, that is the damage of the ult. Like, Razork still has not used his, Crescent Guard. And then this is where he Crescent Guarded. So it was just a visual bug, I think. Let's get into draft. Okay, so Rumble Cassante banned. So Cassante is now being banned by Fnatic. I guess they're not comfortable picking Cassante because Keen actually plays pretty decent TF. So they don't want to pick Cassante on 3 and have counterpick TF. You have the Sion with an Ashe Varus. I feel like the Sion pick is kind of weird, though. Because, like, Ashe Varus, you want to match lanes, but then Sion, you want to lane swap. So I'm not sure about this. I don't really understand the Sion pick. I think Sion pick is when you want to force lane swaps, but normally you pick Sion with, like, champs that are... Well, okay. I think they might be doing the double if lane swap. That's what we'll call it. I wonder if they ban Talia. I wonder if GenG bans Talia. Because they do have, like, Lucian. They do have something that dashes. I think it's just a Zir from Chovy. They probably pick top lane on 4 here, right? Then they save counter pick. So maybe it won't be a Zir from Chovy. Probably low chance he'll have some other counter pick. Vayne top. I mean, Keen used to be known as a range top enjoyer. I don't really know about his Vayne, though. Like, he's not Zeus, bro. I don't trust Keen the same way I trust Zeus on that champ. We have a LeBlanc. I would be scared to pick LeBlanc into Chovy, though. I feel like he has all the counters. But let's see what Chovy actually goes with. And Zen is pretty decent. I mean, Tristana is banned. I mean, Tristana wouldn't have been good here anyway for GenG because they picked Vayne on 4, though. They wouldn't want multiple ranged champs on the same comp. It gives Zen too much threat. Honestly, I don't really love the draft for GenG. I think this is probably the best draft Fnatic has had. Oh, he's just gonna go A-Soul into... Well, this is considered a pretty hard lane for Aurelion Sol, man. I think that GenG got mega out-drafted here. In my opinion, I hate GenG's draft, bro.
But here's Keen. He can be a real nuisance here. Yeah.
Angel tweeted me. Oh, nice. Okay, level 1 gank from Keen in the 2v1. That's actually pretty annoying for Humanoid. That skews the lane so hard for Chovy. Well played from Keen here. He does have Ghost and not TP, though, so we can see... Let's see what ends up happening in the 2v1, how they end up playing it. Are they going to just try to, like, dive him or something? Actually, what do they end up doing? This is pretty interesting. I mean, the question is, like, okay, so they're going to, like, 4-wave, like, slow push. They're playing, like, the slower freeze. Or the slower 2v1, I should say. Just 2v1 lady against Humanoid here? Does this really do anything? Does this actually do anything from Keen? Like, I actually don't know. I mean, I think that he has time and he's just waiting until he goes top. But shouldn't he run top here? I think Keen should be running top so he can dive on this wave. They should 4-man dive him, and then Oscar will TP back, and they're gonna try to 4-man dive again. They fully lose bot because of this. Okay, really easy. Then they just do it again.
Only level 1 here for the Sion. Now just trying to take at least the cannon. Will be able to get it.
Actually pretty good for Fnatic. This is really good for Fnatic overall. They're gonna dive him again, but he'll like get another wave.
The Sion just kept getting dived. It was Fnatic diving the Sion. Oscar's very familiar with this.
Yeah.
Canyon kind of griefed this, no?
But he's still so incredibly squishy. The flash has to come out here from Canyon.
Oh my god, they're actually griefing it. Oh, Pays played it pretty well. Everyone else was kind of sending it. I mean, the thing is, like, he's level 3.
Oscar is trying his best.
And Keen is going to be level 1. Oscar's level 3, Keen is level 1. This is really good for Fnatic, I think, overall.
But when it comes to the gold, because of the kills going over to GenG, and no kill actually being...
You don't care about the gold, though. Like, the whole idea of it is the experience. I don't think it will matter too much for Keen, though. Not another 3-0. I mean, it should be a 3-0. Like, guys, I don't know why people are, like, upset that this is... Like, this should have been a way harder 3-0 than it was. even if Fnatic gets 3-0, the gap is so big between Asian teams and the West that you're not even considering, like, do you win a game? Generally, most of the time it's like, can we at least make it look like it's a respectable 3-0 versus just getting completely ass blasted? They needed to just drop aggro after Canyon left, or like drop drop the heated up turret shots and then redive. What they needed to do. No, I think this situation is actually good for Fnatic. Okay, Jun, I like that, bro. Jun is here to play. Well played, Jun. Well played. Dude, Jun is like, he just plays the game, bro. He just plays the game. And that's... Wait, was that a shutdown? That wasn't a shutdown, was it? Like, he was 2-0, but I don't know if he actually had the shutdown because it's kind of like how it works here. I didn't actually see the gold. Let me go back. Did he have a shutdown? Oh, he did have a shutdown on him. Nice. It was a shutdown.
I mean, Jun knew that, and so the second that they overstep in bot lane, level 6 for humanoids.
Yeah, gonna be able to stop the flight here from
Clean. Nice. I like it. Well played so far. Well played. Am I gonna stack it up for a G2 series? Maybe. I've been doing more solo streams. I've been liking the solo streaming because it's early for me. Yeah, I mean, it's like that, and then also, like, I think the sack streams for Last Worlds kind of were pretty bad overall. It just ends up being like 80 people in the call, and then I just never get a word out. Oh my god, Noah, bro. Noah, man. This should be a clean 2-for-0 play. No, like, Noah, bro, why are you just griefing all the time, man?
GenG to play out the side lanes, as this is what we've been talking about, the issues of GenG, and even with Noah messing up, taking aggro as he gets bubbled.
It's so unnecessary, bro. This is such an easy dive to execute. It's well played from Razork and Humanoid being here. Like, GenG is just not covering this at all, which is like what you would think would be the issue with GenG playing against teams like BLG. Is that they're just going to get dove on cooldown and they don't normally respond well. But it's crazy to me that Noah is just taking that aggro and just dying. Because the thing is, the result of it is not even that bad for Pays anymore. Oscar's playing spell. Yeah, I mean, you're not playing Grasp versus Vayne top. Oh man, he's just dead again because he has no flash because he griefed the dive. Noah is just... He's just not good enough for this level, it feels like. No flash on Chovy, though. Well played, well played. Jun is trying to 1v2 them. Jun briefed.
Stop it.
Like tilt briefed it.
We both know.
We know that, yeah.
Lahens accidentally takes his... Oh, Humanoid doesn't have his flash.
Yeah, Keen coming down once again. The contempt coming on through as now Humanoid trying to run his way out. Does try to be a little bit tricky, but they found...
Yeah, and that's actually a big shutdown for Keen to get. It's a good play from Keen. Like the Vayne gank mid, bro. Who was expecting that? I mean, Keen does have perma-prio top, so he just walked down. Smart. It's good. No, his peak was the first 3 weeks of LEC. After that, he's been complete, like, dog shit. I mean, he's not complete dog shit. I'm like, I don't take it that far, but I mean, he is definitely, like, he just makes way too many mistakes. It's like Yeon, right? Like, I think EU level, top level is higher than NA top level for sure, right? But like, Yeon is to TL what Noah is to Fnatic. Just a liability. Oh, big. Humanoid's here. Good.
Great ulti from Oscar though, and Humanoid gets in there, takes down the Lucian.
Oh, Lahens actually stayed.
Humanoid, or at least close to, as Lahens has to tidal wave and is now looking to try and speed himself up with the tight call as blessing.
Humanoid hits these.
No flash available though now, and it's gonna be another one.
Big play from Fnatic, and they have better draft this game. I like what I'm seeing. I think later on though, this game is much harder to play than the last game. Like, you don't have Emilio or anything like that, so it's very hard to deal with Aurelion Soul ultis in this next game. Like, how do you actually deal with Aurelion Soul ult? Razork has no flash. I don't know if he can do this. This seems really bad. Bro. They lose Drake. GenG is so bad. No, they're not bad. They're just playing bad. The same thing as like top esports, bro. Everyone was saying top esports was bad. I mean, both games are against Fnatic, which is gonna raise Fnatic stock, but like, I'm telling you, like, Fnatic is still making some pretty big issues. Oh my god, Noah, man.
he does manage to get out of the way.
Dude, Noah is like, oh my god, it's so f***ing sad, actually. Wait, is he dead? Is Chovy killing him as we speak? Chovy's oh, Chovy. Okay, Chovy killed him. He has flat. Oh man, it's over. It's over. They're gonna lose this game. The thing about this is, like, I think that Ace will become such an issue in this game. I mean, maybe LeBlanc can section him off, but like, Ash Varus can't do anything when Aurelion Sol does big ult. You know who would be? You know who would go crazy on this team? kha'zix would go crazy on Fnatic, by the way. kha'zix would go insane on this team. Like, the reason why I think kha'zix would be so good is, like, kha'zix is somebody who wants to support like Jun. Like, Humanoid is essentially like solid enough when it matters. Razork is just good pretty much all the time. Like, Oscar can be a liability, but recently he's been performing, so can't say too much about that. Like, he's performing when it matters most. But Jun is like the exact support kha'zix would want. I mean, Jun is just a good version of Hilly. Legit. Nicky's had a pretty bad season. Like, I would say Jun is the best by far, is what I would say.
That's a really good game plan against Lahens.
Yeah, and that is a great interruption, but the ulti comes down. Chovy doesn't even look at the explosions of it now.
Humanoid is trying to kill the hens. He's just gonna die for it, though. I mean, is that even worth it?
He's gonna have to sacrifice himself forward. And now
Vayne is coming in on the side. This is bad for Fnatic. They just need to condemn the... Yep, they just need to condemn the Zen. It's fine.
I think Keen may just be able to wipe the rest of this one. Double 80 carries chasing after the Scion, but with the turret still...
I think the game, like, once they had that massive chain events around mid-turn, I feel like that just ends the game when you're playing this comp versus an Aurelion Sol. Yeah, his W faded. Humanoid's W faded, so he had to go back to Azar. Okay, good play, good arrow also. Nice, good play on side from Fnatic. They need to do this because they can't actually fight like 5v5 right now at all.
For a walk, and Humanoid grabs yet another one. GenG, they'll trade.
This next fight is so hard, though. Next fight is so hard. I mean, the thing that's been weird is, like, GenG has been griefing a lot of, like, the plays in between the fights. It's like they do pretty well in the fights, but then in between the fights, they'll just, like, have random deaths in side lane. Like, Chovy's got caught in side lane. Like, we saw Keen get caught. We see Keen overforcing, like, dying 1v5. Canyon getting caught last game. Like, this is the main issue for GenG right now. This is the stuff that they didn't do domestically.
Backstage, talking to Coach Kim and saying just like...
You think BLG is licking their lips? Looking at this level from GenG? I think that top esports will beat them if they play like this. If they play these types of dirty games, 2 bubbles from Lahens, or 2 flashes with that bubble from Lahens, really big. Like, top esports will beat them if they play like this.
The farm just hasn't been there for him.
Oh dear. Oscar, well, he's very tanky. Good sidestep on the bubble there as well. He's just looking for the opportunity.
Have to leave him. Let's see if oh, portal gap. That's probably his worst out of all those, but you get the point.
Doesn't have TP, remember. This could be a good fight opportunity for Fnatic.
Oh, they're going in. This is a very hard location to fight in because of Aurelion Sol E. Look at the Aurelion Sol E. They can't move. They're just getting cooked by it.
Going to connect as well, but where's the follow-up? It's the Dragon. 4 versus 5.
It's 4 versus 5, but I think it's still really winning. They don't even need to, like, kill anyone here. This is good enough because they're getting bot turret for free.
And now the culling comes on through. Good flash from Razok. Gets him out of the way of that one, but he won't have that.
Culling for flash.
One more wave as
Arrow gonna connect.
Dude, we gotta be able to tumble that shit.
The Vayne should just explode. Just another spell is necessary here as the Ghost, the tumble, and he's looking to get himself out.
No ult right now.
Coming in, and Keen's now turning around. Chovy is just flying after Humanoid.
Oh, they're just disengaging fully? Wait, what? Wait, why did they not kill him there? They thought the bot lane was running. They were just afraid to take risk. This, I don't know. This is weird. I feel like they could have easily killed Humanoid. I don't know what's going on. Aurelion Sol big ult is unplayable here. Look at the ult. Look at Jun and Noah, how they have to play around this.
Now going to try and go for the counter engage. Humanoid gets in amongst it as well as Keen is his target.
Overall, it's good. If they just survive, it's good. TP back, or Oscar has no TP. Oh my god, the Lucian Nami poke. Oh. Oh my god, he dies. Noah has no flash, he's dead. Oh, maybe not. Kind of big.
in the middle of the team.
Chovy is drifting. Okay.
That's a 1-for-1.
Kind of big. No, Keen would have needed to flash the Verescue there. Bro, we're going to see two different trains. Like, okay, so there's going to be two different versions of what people say. What copers are going to say is that this shows that Fnatic was actually really strong. Noah has no flash and he's just walking into no man's land. He's just dead. People are going to be like, dude, look, like GenG, like they played well. And Fnatic was just slightly worse, but like the gap is closing. That's going to be the cope reaction. What you're going to hear from the real people is that this was a horrible underperformance for GenG. This is like one of the worst sets of games. This might be like the worst games they've played outside of the KT series the entire year. That's the real talk. Like, this is actually just a horrific underperformance for GenG. And if GenG plays at this level, they won't win MSI.
Stepped up so much in comparison to his previous domestic performances, but now, speaking of stepping up, that is not what you want to be doing as Oscar, and he is going to be taken out here by Chovy. Another kill under his belt, and the skies descend onto Fnatic once again. Razork going to be taken down exceptionally low. The turret will now be taken in the mid lane.
Oh, he's walking directly into the TP. They didn't see it.
The execution, and Humanoid's able to take down
Oh, he's dead anyway.
Sacrificing himself for it. The 1-for-1. They might be okay with it. I guess they're going to take something, but I think, yeah, Kane is just taking names.
Oh, man.
All across this map.
GG.
He just presses up on Nico's stealth, and he just wipes.
I mean, there was like, I mean, to be fair, like two of the games were like 27, 28 minutes, but realistically, like, I think GenG played pretty bad today compared to what they can do. And I think that if people don't have that take, they just should watch GenG more domestically. If Fnatic had Hans and not Noah this series, do you think they would have won? Probably not.